Hi everyone. Thought I'd come on live. I don't know if anyone's around at this time. Um, I wanted to look at this. Um, well, um, Before we get started, just want to mess around because it's a live show and just put in the correct kind of things on here. Hope you're all well, by the way. Um, and yeah, so just staring at the screen while I mess about with this because it's like while waiting for people to come. When it's live, it's you're never actually prepared properly. So I just want to, if I can, just change the not the avatar, the thumbnail there. So hope you're all doing well. So yeah, this live show is I'm not professing to be any expert at all. Um, I've never done that, and I'm just an intuitive energy reader, and it is what it is, basically. You believe or you don't believe. Um, and it's entertainment purposes only. Um, yeah, the Nicola Bulley case. It's just absolutely horrendous. It's just a travesty. It's just an absolute travesty. And if anybody from LP, Lancashire Police, are watching this, and um, I think somehow that this is all going to kind of be swept under the carpet, and things are going to be well, that's what I'm going to look into, what's going to happen, because I feel there is going to be a review of this Nicola Bulley case, and I just wanted to look at this review. I don't think I've got a good avatar here, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, I'm not going to put one up. I'll do it after. I'll do it after. I'm not going to do it right now. So okay, so it's live, so you can actually put your put go in the chat and have a chat there. And I've got my phone. I'm going to gosh. And I've got my hi there, Laura Croft. How are you? So, why am I doing this? Why am I looking at the Lancashire Police? I think if you've been following this case with other YouTubers, you will know what's been going on. I don't know. I just go by my intuitive energies and see what I pull out of the bag, basically. Well, there's this review, or there's going to be, or is there going to be a review of, of the way that the Lancashire Police have conducted themselves within this investigation of Nicola Bulley. So that's what I'm going to look at, and let's see what I find here with this. Yeah, I've got your chat here, so please join in with the chat. Please join in with the chat. So I'm just looking for this article, and we'll just have a look here. Just bear with me. Oh goodness, come on. Do you know what? It's just things are just not happening today with me going live. It's just not happening. But I'll try to keep going with it. So just bear with me. Um, yeah, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, I put on my community about a day ago, about 1 day ago, about Lancashire Police and Crime Commissioner Andrew Snowden has ordered a review of the police investigation. I did do a reading on that, and I said this would be the outcome. I think because of because of the public interest, I feel they've got no choice but to actually do that. They haven't got any choice but to do that. They haven't got any choice but to look at this because there's too much interest from the public. So this continues. It's an article here, and I think it was in the Independent. I'm not sure, but I get here. Yeah, the mother of two disappearance sparked a major search operation, but it also attracted dozens of amateur social media sleuths to the area. Mr. Snowden said it was key to ask the questions. Of course it is. The public wanted answering. Well, of course it is. I don't think you've got any choice. I don't feel that you have any choice to actually do a review on this. Too much public interest here. So I feel that this Andrew Snowden is actually a politician. He's actually a conservative politician. I think he's probably been kicked up the backside, kicked up the arse, and told, get up. What are you doing? This needs to be internally reviewed. There's too much, too many people have noted, or many people, there's intelligent people out there that are looking at this, and educated people who see this as a bit far-fetched, that, she's the menopausal, and she just threw herself in a shallow 4-foot river. Come on, and not only has this gone viral in the UK, it's viral globally. It's viral. I mean, come on, Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister. We're not stupid. Lots of us are intelligent, and we demand some answers. And if you're watching this, or anybody from Conservative Party or politicians watching this, I think you should get your finger out of your backside and actually do something about it. Because, what a travesty. What a travesty that this is being continued. And now this Snowden guy is now deciding, ha ha ha. I think what we'll do is we'll have a review. We will have a review. Wow, what a surprise. So answering the questions of the public. We've got the whole world to answer to now because it's gone global. How's that? So you've left this and left it to fester, and now hoping that this will actually, my hair is just not doing it today, hoping this will actually be swept under the carpet, as the Conservative Party do. You may be Conservative, but it's the government that needs to take this further, needs to take this further. So let me see if I can pick up on see what anything else here that's come up, and we'll do an intuitive reading. Lancashire Police Commissioner. So let's have a look here. We need Andrew Snowden is the Police and Crime Commissioner for the Lancashire Constabulary Force. Well, you need to be you need to be ashamed of yourself, actually, for allowing this to continue. You know, you, you need to investigate this properly and make sure that this is actually going to be thoroughly investigated. And why now? Why now? Well, you've got to, haven't you? You have to. You've got no choice. So this is where we're at. Recently is saying that we need to do a review. We need to do a review because we've left it so long now that people we were hoping that this was just going to be forgotten about, but now it's not being forgotten about. People are still asking questions about this and it's still going on. So I'm going to look at the review. And I have to say, Mr. Snowden, if you're going to do a review and actually manipulate that review to make it look as if, we were right all along. We were right all along. People are watching you. They're hoping you're going to come up with something substantial of why this why this was just decided that this was there was no third parties involved here. So what I'm going to do is pull out some cards here. Hello everyone, thank you for coming, and I hope you're all well. I must admit I have been crazy busy, and I'm not going to apologize because life gets in the way sometimes to actually come on live, so I can't always do it. But hi everyone, thank you for coming. Look, I've got some people on the chat already. Linda, hi there from Australia. Hi there. I've been watching the story. Thank you, from Australia. So it just proves that this is global. It's not just the UK. Mr. Snowden, this is not just the UK. Okay, this is global. How pathetic are you? So I get here, Linda Buckley. I've been watching this story from the first day. Yeah. Hi there from Scotland. Hi there. Thank you for saying my hair looks great. It's just going where it wants to go at the moment. So hi there. Hi there, Chumba. Hi there, Laura Croft. And yeah. So what I'm going to do is look at this. If you're doing this on catch up, please actually put comments in the comment section what you feel here. So this review of the Lancashire Police answering the questions of the public, answering the questions of the public. Why was it not classed as some kind of crime scene? Why was why wasn't it cordoned off? Why were buildings not investigated or looked into with forensic scientists? Why was it presumed that she drowned in that river because she was menopausal, which is ridiculous, it is absolutely abhorrent, okay, to even suggest that. Come on, it's just horrible to even suggest that. To say that she drowned in where she went missing, apparently near the bench, that she drowned in about 4 foot of water. What did she swim out until it got to about 5 foot of water? I just don't get that. So the release of tension here with this card. if we do a review, if we do a review, and we're going all a bit highbrow now, if we do a review, then we're talking about plums in mouths, and we're talking about the aristocracy that the rich, wealthy that become politicians in the Conservative Party. We'll say that, oh, yeah, well, if we do a review, this will release the tension of the public with this card. If we do a review, oh, for God's sake. So, I get this is like, it is the mature thing to do. I don't know why I'm putting on some accent here, which sounds like, I don't know who, but if we do a review, it will be a mature decision to do this. Maybe Maggie Thatcher, who knows? It will satisfy the needs of the public, because it looks as if we're losing touch because we're all farts, and we're all stuck up, kind of plums in your mouth, stuck up your own anuses. Wouldn't it be the common sense to you just show that just show that we're not losing touch and we're not all into bread? To satisfy the public with this card here. Sounds like I'm going crazy, but I feel this is the energy. This is crazy, I know, but this is the intuitive energies I'm channeling here. I'm actually channeling what you can laugh at this, you can see this as entertainment if you wish, but I'm sorry, but this is what I'm channeling. And the Seven of Cups, because I have no idea what goes on in Parliament. I have no idea of how this pans out with parliamentarians. I have no idea. We can block this. Yeah, I get. Yeah, we can block this. It's only some young girl from Lancashire. We could. It will pass. I get like this is going to pass. This will pass. Everyone will forget about this, and it will pass. I also get a block. It's like an energy of being blocked here, an energy of a blockage. Somebody stopping this, and frustrations from the public because of this blockage. This is the energies I get. It is an intuitive, this is an intuitive energy channel. There's no fact here, it's just intuitive energies. But I get like a block and frustration around this block. And I also get these eyebrow people. Oh, it will pass. It will pass. It will pass. Let it pass. And it will be forgotten all about. I do get an upstanding lady here. I feel this is, I don't know who this is. I feel it may be a woman that may actually stand up. It may be a lady of some kind that sees this. It's going to recognize. I know it's like I can speak for this case. I get this woman saying, I can speak for this case. I can speak for this case. Let me speak for this case. Okay. Whoever that may be, maybe somebody just wanting to make their name big in and I know this is boring, Parliament, but when we're going to review, when we're going to, an internal review, it's usually something, a decision made by politicians to actually take this and I know that a lot of people don't want to hear about politicians and politics, and I'm not really a big person on politics, but it is like the House of Parliament, somebody standing in the House of Parliament and saying, I get a lady, this woman has been, it's like somebody stands up and this woman, Nicola Bulley, has been, her case has just not really been thoroughly investigated. So, can this please be reviewed and investigated into this matter? Somebody standing up in Parliament, and then we get this big review. So this is what I'm getting here. Good for you, whoever that is, whoever this is, good for you, good for you. And if you're watching this, then we'll get in there, and you have the authority to be able to stand up in Parliament and say that. Please do. Please do. Now, this is a strange one because trying to stop this from happening too quickly, dragging it out month after month, year after year, eventually everyone will forget and this will pass. Let's just drag it out month after month, year after year. People will get focused on something else. There's mere minions, so we'll focus on something else and they'll just forget. What the government and the politicians forget, this can actually erupt into something of like a protest, or people wanting the truth, being frustrated because of holding the truth, and they don't realize, or do they realize that this could, if this happened in France or somewhere like that, they'd be up in arms. They'd have to get the water cannons out and everything because there'd be a riot. Now, I feel because this is global, they have to be concerned that something may actually erupt through this. But they're trying to think that we're not going to do that here in the UK. I get it's costing too much money. Yeah. So I get here, they would absolutely be totally foolish to ignore this. It's got such a following now that they'd be foolish to ignore it. So we have this review, and I feel this whoever it is, this Snowden guy has said, here, we need to have an investigation, internal review of this Nicola Bulley case, the way it has been orchestrated by the Lancashire police. So let's have a look at the Lancashire police. What will the fate be of Lancashire police? They're actually, I would say the Lancashire police are absolutely crapping bricks at the moment. Are absolutely crapping bricks. I do. So what will be the fate here? Because the thing is, then this leads to, what if the outcome of this review proves that they are incompetent and lessons need to be learned? What about the investigation then? All the evidence has been lost. So I don't know, how would they go around that? Does anybody know? Does anybody know how they would reinvestigate this if they found that the Lancashire police were incompetent to accuse Nicola Bulley of being menopausal, which is absolutely a travesty, that she, just walked into a 4-foot deep river and drowned. I mean, come on. We're not stupid. The public, we're not stupid. So I get here, yeah, as I'm saying this, I get this card here, which is a very confused female. They may even still pin it on Nicola. She was confused. She was depressed. She was menopausal. What is the likelihood of actually ending your life in like a 4-foot deep river at that point? I mean, I think they're going to pin it on Nicola. I think they're still going to look at and slap this label on Nicola. You know, she lost her will to live. So this is what the outcome, this is what this is saying. They'll do an investigation, a review into the Lancashire police and looking at why did you come to this outcome of this? Why did you come to the outcome of two hypotheses? What was the reason you came to the outcome of two hypotheses? This is what they're pinning this on. So then it's going to be, well, she was vulnerable, she was menopausal, she was on medication, this, that, the other. We're thinking about there was a row, I think, the night before, um, there is a distant observer here, somebody who's not linked to the Lancashire police. This could be Snowden. It could be a distant observer with that card, keeping himself separated from this constabulary. But he is the commissioner. Okay, I get the justice card. Now, the justice card, it's in reverse. There's no justice here. So the outcome of this review, they will ask questions. They will still try to stick labels all over, all over Nicola Bulley. But there's no justice. They're still going to come out with an outcome. Where is the justice in this? Where is the justice in this? Why did you come to that conclusion? And hoping for a resolve here, a resolve. Is this review, investigative review, just to actually then have an excuse to fully sweep this under the carpet, accepting their failures where they need to learn, where there can be lessons learned with. It's heartbreaking too. Three of Swords, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. So I actually get that we will learn that there were failures, okay, with this investigation after the review. I'm not specific on that, what they will, deduce this back to, and then there'll be like recommendations of how the Lancashire police and all police forces can improve their investigations. So there's a big lesson that they've learned here for improvement. And I hope that this will restore the peace. How's that going to restore the peace? How is that going to, I think admitting what they're thinking is, give the public something, give the public something, if it's not all of it. Just give them something to feel at peace with. Oh, okay, well, they made failures here, but they're not going to make these failures like blow them up and make them look as if, you know, these failures were so big that there's no way that we could, you know, it's a travesty that we actually did not act as we should have done. Instead of that, it's just going to be failures here and there. We can actually, the failures, we can actually amend those failures. So we're sorry about that we there's failures, but they're still going, for some reason, they're still going to slap a label on. Well, you know, she was she was menopause, or you know, she had a history of this and blah de blah de blah. And but there were failures. So that's how they're going to get around that. Which they feel that, oh, you know, give them some failures to go on, and then they'll feel satisfied and they'll just go away. Go away, minions. You know, we've given you some failures, now just go away. That's how I feel this is going to be resolved. I think most things in the UK get resolved by the government in that way. Uh, this is an intuitive energy read, and this is not fact, okay? But this is what I'm picking up. Intuitive is it will go to Parliament. Somebody will stand up there, female. You know, this Nicola Bulley. You know, this Nicola Bulley is you know, this has to be resolved. It's very distressing. The public need to know. Blah de blah de blah. Oh, thank you, lady such and such, Dame such and such. We will look at that. Thank you for raising that question. They feel, you see, they don't want to lose. They're frightened of like a protest of you know, let's give them something of like, we need to tell them there's some failures there publicly, just so that we can regain the goodwill of the police force. With that card, we just need to let them have something that they can say, I told you so, I told you, what did I tell you? But it's not going to be the full failures, I don't feel. Yeah, so they're just trying to stop this, because if they say, hey, you know, we failed as a police force, we was, you know, we actually treated a woman with less kind of regard, and you know, we blamed it on her menopause, which is absolute travesty. And you know, we're just absolutely shocking at the way we do our procedures. I don't even know why we call ourselves a police force. Well, what's that going to do? It's going to have the whole of the UK up in arms and protesting outside the House of Parliament, you know, saying, look, things need to change in this country. You know, we've got policemen going around murdering people. We've got corrupt policemen all over the place, and now we have this. You don't even care about the public. So there'd be protests right outside the House of Parliament, and then you know they'd have this backlash towards the way that the UK is actually policed, and ruled, well, not ruled, policed, and you know, that it's all corrupt, that people don't care. So this is what I'm getting after. There is going to be a review, but the review is just to keep the public happy. There will be things that we can improve on that will be public, but that will be just hit and miss. Things could have been done better, but we are learning from this and we will improve. We've got recommendations of how we can actually improve the way that we operate. And we're learning from this. You know, no apology. It's like, oh, we're learning from this. We need to learn to do things more efficiently. But still sticking a label, I feel, on Nicola. I'm going to leave it there. So just to remind you that this is an intuitive energy read. It's not facts. It's just of interest. And if you believe, you believe. And yeah, that's what I get. If they continue like this, the government continue like this to allow this police force to not actually police, there will be riots. There will be riots. There'll be a rebellion because, you know, we taxpayers, we're paying for this police force that are not policing. And I'm going to leave it there, okay? Sorry to be radical, but that's what I get intuitively. Just watch your step, actually. Prime Minister, I'm not saying that this is any kind of, because like I said, it was not me, but you could actually have a real big thing going down 5 years down the line. You could have something really big to deal with because people are not going to tolerate this. Public will not tolerate this. I'm just going to say thank you, everybody, for coming. Please put your thumbs up, likes and shares. And good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. And I hope you enjoyed this live show. Okay, and bye for now.